All right, we're going to practice all transformations. Okay, so remember your standard form formula looks like this. A for amplitude, B for period, C for phase shift, D for midline. So amplitude of 2, where does that go? Where A is, so that's 2. So, then this was cosine. Then to find B, there's your formula, 2 pi divided by your period, and your period is 3 pi over 4. So you're going to keep 2 pi, change, and then flip 4 over 3 pi. Cross out and simplify. So you're going to get 8 over 3. There's no phase shift, and then you're given the midline plus 5 outside. Pause the video and try example 2. Right, so now we're writing equations. My maximum is 2, my minimum is -4. So 2 minus 4 divided by 2 is going to give me an amplitude of 3. Count 3 boxes. That's going to give me my midline. So that's y equals -1. Find my period, max to max. You can count the boxes or do left minus right. We're going to count the boxes. It'll be easier. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to the origin. 1, 2, 3, 4. So my period is 6 pi. So use that to find what the b value is. So b is 2 pi divided by my period. So 2 pi divided by 6 pi. Cross out, simplify. So you're going to get 1/3. Now you can use that to write your equation. If you look at the midline and the y-intercept, you see it starts right at the origin. So this is a sine graph, and it has no phase shift because it starts at the origin. So it's going to be your amplitude, which is going to be y equals 3 sine your b, which is equal to 1/3. There's no phase shift, so x, and then -1. So go ahead and write that equation. All right, so go ahead and try example 4. Pause the video and try it. All right, go to example 5. Okay, which equation represents the graph below? So again, we start off with what your amplitude is, max minus minimum divided by 2. So that's going to give me 30. I'm going to count down 30. It's going down in 5, so this is my midline. So y equals 20 is my midline. All right, is there been a reflection? So if you look at your midline and your y-intercept, does the graph start at 0? No, it doesn't. So this must be a cosine. Okay, for you to better see that, what I'm going to do is cover up the x-axis. So ignore that x-axis. This, my midline is my new x-axis. So look at it. Does it start right there? No, it starts at the bottom, right? So that's how I know it's not sine. It has to be cosine because it doesn't start at 0. All right, so it starts at cosine. And then cosine is supposed to go down and then up. But this is going up straight away. So that means that it has to be reflected, right? Because that's not the shape that cosine starts off with. So there's been a reflection, because again, cosine starts at 1, goes down first, but this one's going up first. So make sure you put a negative in the beginning. My period is, count 2 boxes, go to the origin, count 2 boxes. So 40 is my period. So to write b, you're going to do 2 pi divided by 40. That crosses out to pi over 20. So I'm looking for an amplitude of -30 because it's reflected. Then I'm looking for my period to be pi over 20. So pi over 20, my midline to be plus 20. Okay, pause the video and try example 6. I'll go over this one more time because the period is really, really important. Let's find the period. So what's my b, which is 2 pi over 5. So it's going to be 2 pi divided by 2 pi over 5. You're going to keep 2 pi. You're going to change the division to multiplication. You're going to flip the bottom, 5 over 2 pi. Cross out and simplify. It's going to be equal to 5. Let's practice.